Hey, happy Saturday. We're on News Talk 1380, KOSS AM, Lancaster Chamber of Commerce show, Minding Your Business. Chris Spiker, Antelope Valley Florist, co-host Aaron Goldstein. Hey, how you doing, Aaron?
Pretty good. How are you?
Wonderful. How's everything in the world of Goldstein Digital?
Everything is going pretty well.
Hey, and Kenny Guzman.
Hey there!
Board operator, thank you very much. Aaron, who's our first guest today?
Our first guest today is Kristen Van Houten from iLead Schools.
Kristen, is it Van Houten or Houghton?
It's Houghton.
Houghton. And, you know, I know that name because you've had, like, junior misses and beauty
Tiny.
queens, tinies.
Yep, Tiny Miss Lancaster, Tiny Miss Antelope Valley, and Little Miss Lancaster now. Yes.
Goes on and on, huh?
Yes.
And you're in charge of iLead School.
I am a marketing manager for iLead Schools. I'm also a parent of 3 learners there.
Wow.
Yes.
So this works pretty good for you.
Right, it's job security built in.
And your husband, Jeff, works there also?
Josh does, yes. he
Josh?
does. Yes.
Jeff.
That's okay. He'll go by anything.
Now,
You say, hey, you. He'll come on down.
I met the two of you at a business for breakfast that the Lancaster Chamber had.
Yes, sir.
And iLead's been a member of the Lancaster Chamber for a while.
For a very, very long time, yes.
Yeah. Why would you join the Chamber of Commerce?
I think the Chamber brings a sense of community to local businesses. It helps rally the troops when you need them. We always know where we can go if we need videographers, if we need photographers, if we need support, because we are a tuition-free nonprofit. So I think that they really lend a hand to the community and help with growth as well.
Chamber is important. Tuition-free nonprofit.
Absolutely.
So where does the money come from?
It comes from public funding as well as private investors. It goes right back into the kids.
It goes into the kids. Hey, am I eligible to go as a kid, as a student?
I mean, we take children of all ages. You just kind of have to be classified as a volunteer.
How about Aaron?
We would love that if he would like to come and teach a videography class.
Ooh.
Am I qualified? to
You
teach
are
it?
qualified, yes. Our specialist facilitators do not need to be credentialed.
I'll give you a call on that because I do want to teach. That's a goal of mine.
And we have a wonderful place at our
Ooh.
iLead Lancaster campus called the Exploratorium. There's lots of toys you would have a really good time playing with.
What? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's the age group?
So we currently serve TK through high school in the Antelope Valley, and actually nationwide now. We have a school opening in Ohio very soon.
Where is your campus located?
We have 2 in the Antelope Valley. We have one on K4 at 254 East Avenue K4 in Lancaster.
Uh-huh.
The second one is 2110 West Avenue K, and we're sandwiched in between KinderCare and Starbucks off of Avenue K.
So you moved into the
The old Pinecrest.
Pinecrest, which was ready-made.
Yes, it was, and we've had a really great time at that campus. It's got a beautiful field out back, so we hope to start some sports programs really soon.
Isn't that nice to have a ready-made building?
Absolutely.
Probably had to repaint a little bit.
We did, and we're into open concept, so we hope to be able to build out that campus soon.
Is that where all the videography toys are for Aaron?
That's actually at our other campus, so don't judge a book by its cover, because if you head over to our Eastside campus, you will see just amazing discoveries at that location.
I've gotten to play with some pretty awesome stuff, so
Well,
I'm excited to see
We've
what
got
you got
an
over
actual flight simulator. We've got some solar-powered cars and robots, so it's pretty neat.
there. Okay, I'm excited. I'm sold.
A student might not even say, hey, I'm going to take a certain kind of class. They might just do a little exploring or walking around and say, hey, what's that?
Right, and that's how iLead operates in general. We're all about discovery and self-leadership, so we let our learners really be in the driver's seat of their education, and if they say, I'm interested in finding out about renewable energy, we're able to show them some solar power. If they want to be a nuclear engineer, we're able to work with our partners in the area to get them hooked up with an engineer who can help fast-track them to that success.
You know, I've noticed that with the Chamber of Commerce and with different businesses, we have so many resources, and a lot of times it's just putting the two together.
Right, I think the Chamber is a big part of that as well. They really help, put that hand inside that other hand to kind of boom you to where you need to go.
So how long has iLead been around?
So we have been around locally for 4 years. However, our sister campus in Castaic, they're on year 8. So 8 years total. We went from having 3 campuses last year to 13 campuses now. And we are in California and Ohio and soon to be other states as well.
And you have a birthday coming up, just to
It's-
throw that in.
It's tomorrow, but it's the last one I'll have for a while.
And I tried to get Aaron to sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah, he said he'd rather keep his
Yeah.
name.
It's not going to be on the radio. Not going to be on the radio. But
Can you hum a little too?
I can make you something though.
Oh, that would be
So
nice.
maybe some artwork.
I love artwork and cupcakes.
And cupcakes.
I'm
Yes.
pretty good
You know
baking.
what, when he edits this video, because we're having a conversation, but
Mhm.
we're talking to the video about your school, iLead School, it may have a little cupcake theme to it, or there may be some flying cupcakes, because he's quite the artist when it
That's
comes.
fantastic.
Did he tell you he's YouTube certified?
He did actually. I think that we talked about that previously. That's wonderful. What does that mean exactly?
It's a little special thing that you get by having connections in the YouTube MCN industry, which is networks like Machinima, and so I got connections through companies like Disney and such to get into YouTube, and then you get certified, which basically states that you know how to grow a brand on YouTube and make content.
Wow. Well, then I think you're pretty qualified to come in and teach a class.
That is, when I met him a year ago, that was his lifetime goal, was to become a teacher, perhaps at the junior college.
That's
But
wonderful.
a teacher is a teacher,
Yeah,
right?
teacher's a teacher.
Absolutely.
Wonderful
yes.
people.
It takes a special person to do something like that.
What other kinds of programs does iLead have?
So we offer a homeschool option where learners check in every 20 days and they choose their own curriculum. We also offer a 100% in-seat option, so learners come to school every day, just like your normal public school, except with our twist. We also offer a hybrid campus, which is our west side location, where learners can come as little as every 20 days or every single day, or any combination in between. And then we also offer a hybrid high school option, so learners are able to be in the driver's seat of their education, they're piloting exactly where they want to go, and they're fast tracking to success. And then we have a new program called Empower Generations. We're partnering with AV Partners for Health with that, and they are serving pregnant and parenting teens in our area.
Kenny wanted me to ask you if you have phys ed over there, physical education.
We do. We have PE.
Wow.
We actually last year we had an immersive Spanish PE facilitator, so he taught Spanish and PE at the same time.
So let's do some push-ups.
Yes.
Uno,
Uno, dos,
tres.
tres, right.
You and I were talking about the livestock auction
We
that's
were.
coming up. And so I'm going to ask you, what other types of community events do you participate in? But let's start with the auction.
So our founder, one of our founders, Dawn Evenson, she is a barnyard belle, and she will be at the auction to help all of the local kids who've been working so hard to be able to sell their animals at the highest possible value. She's a long-standing member of this community, and she saw a need in our area, and together with her partner Amber Raskin, they built iLead. So we are a women-run corporation. It's pretty wonderful.
Wow. What other community events? Or
We are also partnering with the Jethawks this year to offer Princess in the Park. So if you have not already gotten your tickets, they're available at either location for $10. $5 of that goes right back into iLead schools. Thank you, Jethawks, for that partnership. And Princess in the Park is a great event. It's not just princesses in parks this year, it's also pirates and fireworks. So you can't go wrong. It's a great way to spend your evenings.
So are you going to be a bad pirate or a bad princess?
Probably a bad princess, maybe?
Wow. So would
Yes.
that be like what's that going to look like?
I was thinking more like Maleficent.
Isn't dark purple?
Right, something along the lines. I mean, I don't know if I'm young enough to wear a tiara anymore.
Yes, you are.
I can borrow one from my daughter.
I've seen Pastor Jeffrey Berg wearing a tiara, and
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny.
yeah, kind of.
But we also have our large event every year. It's our Gala event, and it is our Vision and Education Benefit Dinner. Last year we honored Mayor Paris. The year before that, Mr. Frank Visco. So we choose someone from the community that has given back not only to our organization but education as a whole, and we honor them through a gala, and that happens in March.
Well, make sure we get a flyer on that, because
Absolutely.
part of this show is we do current events, calendar events, and we like to help promote that a little bit. How did you get involved with iLead?
So I was that parent who never went home. I knew Dawn because her daughter Kelsey was a community queen as well for the city of Lancaster.
Yeah.
And I'm a talker, as you can see. And I think that I just really saw a need in the community to get the word out and to grow iLead schools. And we were able to partner together to put me in a marketing position. And so I do tours and all of the marketing for the area. I'm a mom of 3 learners there. And then my husband now also works for the organization as our safety coordinator. So
That's right. Now I remember it is Josh, because there were 3 Joshes at that breakfast.
there were several. Yes, it's
Okay.
his life. That's how it is.
Well, he's a great guy.
He's pretty wonderful. He's a good catch.
You know, and it's nice to have people like the both of you able to stay in the community and not have to get on the freeway and go to their job.
Right. Previously to this position, I was actually working in Redlands, driving over an hour and 45 minutes there and
Wow.
2.5 hours back. So
On
it
Highway
was a
138?
blessing. Yes.
Wow. That's
Yes.
kind of,
So it's much better now being with iLead.
yeah, especially with that big family.
Yes, and it's life changing. So
So what's next for iLead? Let's see. Do they have the same school schedule that the elementaries have?
So we're very similar. We go from 8 in the morning to 3 o'clock at our Eastside campus, 8:30 to 3:30 at our other campus, and it is very traditional scheduling in regards to still having the same winter breaks and the same spring breaks as traditional school.
Kristen Van Houten, iLead Schools. You got 30 seconds. Contact information.
You can find out more about iLead by visiting www.ileadschools.org, where you are free to think and inspired to lead.
Great. Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate your
You
time.
bet. You bet.